Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing what I thought of the latest and once again a super shocking episode of Evil, which dropped one of its final episodes today on Paramount Plus. We only have 2 episodes left, you guys. 2 episodes left. Next week and the week after that is the series finale. Oh God, I hope it ends in a satisfying way. I mean, it feels like they're tying up a couple more storylines, but anyway, we'll get into all that. Now, before you keep watching or listening to this video, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review, so if you're not caught up on Evil by the latest episode, which is episode 12, I believe, of season 4. You don't want to keep watching or listening, as I will be going into spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, damn, what an episode. Not only do we see that things are coming to a close for the team, and at least in terms of them being professional assessors, they had one hell of a case to assess. You know, a guy being possessed by his doppelganger who had a connection to Sister Andrea from her previous life before she was a nun. That was pretty crazy. And I loved the big, scary, demonic teeth-looking mouth that we got when she confronted the demon out in the hall. So that was cool. Exorcism scene was pretty cool. And I also liked how they continue to tease like the end is coming for all of them. Not necessarily the end of the world, but, you know, the end of this parish, you know, the end of them being assessors. But it seems like the door is opened for at least Ben and Kristen. Kristen being inspired to open her own practice. Ben getting some very lucrative job offers. And David, I don't think there's anything on his horizon just yet. But he did end the episode on a positive, hopeful note where Sister Andrea showed him that God will always be with them. So that's something. I suspected, and I wasn't entirely sure, but I was like, they got another very talented character actor, Richard Kind, to play the judge over the course of these past couple episodes. And I'm like, there's got to be some kind of twist here. Either he's in league with Leland or his lawyer, or he's a demon in disguise. And sure enough, he was one of those things. We don't know if he's a demon, but he definitely seemingly sold his soul to Leland's lawyer, as he implied to Leland when Leland asked him what he did. And he's like, everybody's soul has got a price. And of course, the judge then murdered the birth mother of Timothy, who was going to testify against Leland. So now Leland is a free man. And it's kind of both a good and a bad thing. Bad thing that in the fact that, you know, they have failed to deliver justice in the eyes of the law and the eyes of society regarding Leland Townsend. And now this means that Kristen will probably take the law into her own hands, and hopefully she will be the one to deliver the final killing blow to Leland before this series wraps up, either in the next episode or in the series finale. I hope somebody, and I prefer it would be Kristen, kills Leland once and for all, or at least injures him in a really horrific way where he suffers for the rest of his days if he doesn't die. I don't know. But I liked how Sister Andrea appeared in court and fearlessly told off the devil lawyer that she knows and sees him for what he is. So I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, it was just shocking watching the judge decapitate the poor young woman. And it made me realize, oh dang, Leland's going to get off again. So I was like, shit. But on the plus side, you know, even though some things are coming to an end for some of our characters, new doors seem to be opening. I was also relieved to see that Dr. Boggs, changed his tune, and rather than caving and giving Leland a pass, he stood his ground and actually recommended he be detained in a mental institution for the rest of his life, even though he probably sealed his own fate when Leland said, well, he's dead. But Boggs ended up doing the right thing in the end, despite being under the demonic, sinister influence for the past season or so. So at least there was that. I can't believe that the billionaire guy still paid off Andy when he ran off with his new lover. That sucks. I was hoping she and her girls would get that money. But she opens her own practice and gets all of Boggs' old patients. I guess that'll help pay the bills. But I enjoyed this episode very much. I've got to say, these last 3 or 4 episodes have been absolutely astounding, in terms of storytelling and the stuff they've done with their characters. And I'm very excited, but also a little sad to see that the show, such a great show, is coming to an end. I just sincerely hope that it ends on a very satisfying note, at least for me, if not for the entire fan base. So what did you guys think of the latest episode? Did you like it? Did you love it? Were you expecting more, expecting less? Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments section. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Evil drops its final 2 episodes in the next 2 weeks on Paramount Plus. Have an awesome rest of your night, everyone. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.